Hello Pisces, hello, how are you fishes doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm Adrian, holistic wellness practitioner, as well as spiritual regression hypnosis practitioner, for those of you that don't know me. For those of you that always support me, thank you so much. This is a 3-month reading, general reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Ascending. You can also look at your Mercury for communication, as well as Venus for love. And if you don't know what those things are, there's a link down in the description that explains it to you, so you can have a look over there and you get a nice free natal chart there as well. Okay. I won't be able to do your readings as I like to do them, every week for a little while. I've some other things that I agreed to that I have to take care of, and I want to give it my undivided attention, and I'm not going to give you a reading if I can't give you 100% of myself. I don't operate like that, okay? So I'm doing a general 3-month reading for you, but, for all of you that always support me, thank you so much. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, you may want to subscribe to the channel, so because I will still do like an all signs reading for you every week. I'll try my best. I'll do maybe like some pick-up cards, and then maybe just do a monthly reading instead of a weekly reading. So if you want to be sure to be notified when those things are coming up, be sure to subscribe and also hit that notification bell, so we can know when they're coming up. All right, let's have a look for you. So we're going to start for you with the angel answers, sort of not an angel answer, like a daily angel sort of guidance card. A message that the angels want to communicate to you for your everyday life. For beautiful graphic design and social media management, you can also visit AC Digital Marketing Solutions. They do all my beautiful stuff. Okay. Sorry, my best friend is doing you all can see my thumbnails are fly. If you want your business to be fly as well, give AC Digital Marketing Solutions a shout out or a call or a message. The link is down below in the description. Pisces, daydream. And this is something you're actually good at. In general, Pisces are good at daydreaming. You will more easily hear and receive our messages, that's the angels, if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings and visions or ideas, as if you were watching a movie. This is the seed of creativity. And this is the thing really, like a lot of times as people speak to me about like the spiritual connection, for example, even if they speak about, for example, losing their spiritual connection, you can't really lose your spiritual connection because it is who you are. It's part of you. Your arm is part of you, and while your arm is still in your body, it's still part of who you are. It's the same thing with your spiritual connection. We sometimes just don't hear it, and then when we can't, hear it, and when I say hear it, I even speak of, physically hear it, like in your mind, like clear audience or clear cognizance, where you just sort of like know really, which is one of my strongest senses. So sometimes the reason why, we then sort of, I suppose you can sort of call it make the problem worse, is because when we can't hear what's being said to us, we can't make this connection. We actually try even harder to get it, and then, we sort of push it away even more. All right. So if you've been feeling a little out of tune with your, with your universal sync and stuff like that, that's how to get it back. All right. Even saying to yourself, even if none of this is real, let me just imagine that I'm hearing voices, that I'm seeing signs. So if I just kind of play with this, where's this going for me? What could be happening over here? Because Pisces has got very naturally, you've got a very strong psychic connection, a lot more than many of the other signs do. All right. So we're going to have a look at your current energy, looking at the recent past. So how is it that you came to where you currently are? And then what's coming towards you? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-ba-boom, ba-da-ba-boom, boom, boom. Overall energy. 9 of emotions, which is 9 of cups. Okay. Radio. Let's see what's rocking in this reading for you, Pisces. Okay, so there's a lot of hope here. it's almost like so many of you are really hoping so much at the moment. Your heart chakra is so open, you know, that towards new possibilities. There's so much hope. And in the same token, it's almost like you're saying to yourself, I really, 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 really hope that you know, that I'm not that this really works out, because this will be such a big disappointment if he doesn't, because you're really setting your heart on things here, okay? Which I suppose that is why, you know, the universe want to let you know how to hear the signs, because psychic ability is really, it's a natural thing. It is that part of all of who we are, that we are able to hear the communication that is always available, you know. We are all psychically connected because we're all psychic beings. We're all an expression of love. And, you know, it's pouring into your life, and there's a beautiful invitation, there's a call from life to connect more and more with all of that is, because as you do, your life expands in beautiful ways, you know. You don't have to ask others to give you the messages or the confirmation. You got it yourself. For those of you that are already psychically inclined, there's a new sort of wave that is opening for you. There's some sort of powerful awakening that's taking place, and you know, it's quite astounding actually. In your recent past, what brought you to where you currently are, there's the Nine of Voices, which is the Nine of Swords. There's the Six of Emotions, which is the Six of Wands. And there's a Page of Materials, which is the Page of Pentacles. So that's in your recent past. And then in your current energy, we've got the Moon, Six of Voices, Swords, and the Queen of Inspiration. Okay. Let's see what's happening over there for you. And then we've also got the Knight of Inspiration. So that's actually quite incredible. There for you. The High Priestess and the Eight of Emotions. What an interesting reading. Lots of Wands, which is inspirations. Lots of Emotions, which is Cups. I think I said that this was the Six of Wands in the recent past. If I did, I can't remember. If I did, this is Emotions is Wands, because Emotions is the connection that we're dealing with us, okay? And Cups is how it affects the world around us. So everything inside is a mirror reflection of what's happening inside. So Wands is the inside, the relationship between the divine male and the divine feminine, you know, between sort of the heart and the logic, or the mind. And the Cups is sort of that outside mirror of that life. Yeah. So I feel that you knew that you had to sort of go off certain things. You know, there are certain things that you just had to release. And there's a lot of forgiveness that came up there for you. There's a lot of letting go, setting free, a lot of worries that were on your mind that you released. And because you've done that, there's this beautiful new sense of possibility in the air for you, okay? There's a beautiful sense of possibility in the air, and which is actually quite incredible. Then, where you currently are, there's a space where you, it's almost similar like before, but when you pay attention, close attention, you'll see how it's different here. You are seeing the things that are holding you back. You are seeing the obstacles that are holding you back. But whereas before, where you may have only seen this from your own sort of personal perspective, from your point of view, how, you know, you contribute to, you know, the working or the not working of this, you are starting to really see the whole pattern. You know, this is almost like when, say for example, when you become interested in astrology and you maybe look up the sign of Pisces, all right? So you get to see certain things, and, you know, you kind of feel you know some stuff now. But then you know, you learn that there's more to you than just your zodiac sign, because there's just your sun sign. There's, for example, your moon, which is your emotions, you know. There is like your rising. How do you start things? How do people see you? You know, what is sort of like that point of view there for you? once you've got that, you realize that, oh, but there's more, you know, so you're learning more and more, and not only how everything impacts you, but how you impact everything else, you know. And I think that's quite a big one. For example, when we realize, when we look at something like a Mercury retrograde, you know, which is one that most people know about, everybody's like, oh my goodness, it's Mercury retrograde, you know. But what they don't realize always is that it is highlighting what is already not working for you. So the planet, the energy, nothing is really messing up anything for you. Everything was already messed up. They sort of just point out to you what isn't working for you, because you're ready to grow. All right. Yeah, there's definite merging forward here, moving forward, realizing who you are. You know, when we always speak about that sort of inner goddess and that warrior and this type of things, you're getting to see what it really means for you. Discovering your inner magic, really discovering your inner magic here, okay? And really going. Where you're going with this. This is about going for your dreams, going for your aspirations, going for what you know is for you, you know. High Priestess and the Eight of Emotions here, the Eight of Cups. You're stepping away from things that are not working for you. Whatever is standing in the way of this, you know, whatever is standing in the way of this overall energy here of this Nine of Emotions, whatever is standing in the way here of your big dreams, you're stepping away from those things. You're releasing peacefully and with love, and as peacefully as you can. But the bottom line is you're releasing, and you're releasing powerfully. Okay, there's a lot of sort of codependence that might have come through your build through the years, really from good intentions, you know, wanting to be a good person, wanting to be there for one another, wanting to help others. You're like, no, I gotta stop this. So with Nine of Emotions, Nine of Cups, we've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, and we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay. So what decisions do you need to make? And this is where you sort of get it going with this for whatever it is that you still want to have, you know, to make these heart's desires come true. What is it that I need to do? What step do I need to take next? What studies do you need to do? What job? What application? What is the next logical step you need to do to get what you want to get? Because you're getting towards that. For a lot of you, there's a lot of hard work that is coming, but it's soul-fulfilling work. All right, that you want to do, and what do you? There's a lot of that. So this is my vision. This is my goal. This is kind of what's happening here for you over the 3-month period. A lot of sort of like discernment. This is my vision. This is my goal. This is what I'd like to do with my life. This is how I'd like my life to look. All right, fantastic. What is it then that you need to do in order for it to look that way? What are the decisions that? What do you need to do logically to have the emotional experience? This is what's going on here for you. Okay. And giving yourself the chance, taking those new steps. Wonderful. Right. Let's look then your recent past. Let's look at that Six of Emotions, that Six of Cups. Oh, that one just flipped around. Emperor in reverse. The Empress, sorry, in reverse. So there was, for some of you, there was still some sort of like, you know, deservancy issues going around there, especially with abundance, with money, you know, feeling of like deservancy, what it is you deserve, what it is that you don't deserve, what your worth, your value is, those sort of things, what others people are going to say and think. So there's the Empress in reverse, there's the Devil, and there's the World. Boy, did you heal from that pattern. You got to see how you were sometimes holding yourself back in many instances in life, you know. How you were maybe not your own best friend. How in some ways you kind of brought, you know, misfortune in your own life. You're getting to see how you sort of spent your time and energy and money and resources and things, you know, on things that you didn't have to. Missing out opportunities that define you because you felt it was the right thing to do for others. And I really want to point out that maybe at the right time it was the best thing for you to do, you know, because just because it was the best thing then doesn't mean that it has to be the best thing now. Your priorities can change. And this is what's happening here for you. And there's a whole new world that you stepped into. You stepped into a whole new world. Okay? Oh, all right. Let's look at the Six of Swords, Six of Voices in your current energy. Cards went flying. Five of Cups and the Hermit. there's still some forgiveness that needs to be done here. And I say forgiveness, it's more about letting go, embracing who you are, you know. There's a wild child sort of here within you, a river that wants to flow, okay? And some of you are really sort of working on that still, you know, expressing who you are. This is very bold for Pisces, very, very bold, all right? Really, this is bold. And this is why, again, the, you know, Spirit is inviting you to work on your connection with the universe, on your psychic connection, so that, you know, so that they can guide you. All right, we're clarifying the moon there. And the cards that came out for the moon were the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So your abundance is here, your blessings are here. But there's sort of inner conflict here, you know. There's this inner conflict here for you. The cup is right there, but you've got to reach out and take it. Let's look at the Queen of Inspiration, this inner strength. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, more aces. Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. There's no more lying to yourself here. There's no more deceiving yourself here. There's no more hiding behind sort of the walls that you know that you erected for yourself. No, no, no. This is time to shine, baby. This is time to shine. The Knight of Inspiration. Going forward. Going for your dreams. Look at this. The Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles. Let's get another card. You know who you are. You are happy with who you are. You're proud of who you are. This is what's coming towards you. For some of you, there's some wounds that needed to heal for a long time, and this is good news. Four of Wands. Money, great. For those of you that wanna, I see marriage here, sudden marriage. Some of you have been holding out on marriage for a long time. You know, on relationships and commitment for a long time. Boom, marriage. Because you won't fall into a trap that it defines now who you are. Okay? So it seems like we're going to have a couple of marriages for Pisces. Okay? What do we got here for the High Priestess? You got the Five of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Justice card. Yeah? You are really seeing how you were holding yourself back before, what wasn't working for you before, what it is that you really want. You're open to receiving that balance, which obviously makes Eight of Emotions, Eight of Cups a very logical card for you to be there next. Because you are getting very clear understanding of what it is that doesn't really define who you are anymore, you know. And in some ways you even realize that it never actually did. Some of you were trying to keep the peace, so you let it define, appear that way at least. You've got the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool. Brand new start, brand new beginning, walking away from things that don't honor your highest good, you know. Starting new, starting fresh, letting go of the arguments, you know. Whatever, they believe I'm right, they believe I'm wrong. Whatever, you know, don't really care. This is a brand new phase for you. This is a brand new space for you. Let's see what we have for you with angel prayers. And if that resonates with you, more than welcome to like the video, share, comment, subscribe. Remember, if you subscribe, to hit that all button so that you know when the readings are coming out, especially over the next couple of months when I can't do them for you as regularly as I would always love to. Let's see. That was very loud, wasn't it? Let's see, we're going to end off for you with an oracle card. What is it that the angels want you to know? Angel prayers. Study and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Learning curves. All right, and this is also so important when you look at that sort of like image over there. This is about taking life one step at a time. So I need to learn this lesson now. It's about being present. I need to learn this right now. This is where I am right now. Okay, don't worry about the other books that you still need to get to, because sometimes we look at it like, oh my goodness, I still need to get to the other books, and when you get to those books that you rush to get to, you realize, oh my goodness, I already sort of know this, I already figured this out. This has always been sort of like knowledge for me forever, and then you have to kind of go back sometimes to the book that you know that you rush through to get to the others, because now you missed the information over there. It's about being present. Okay, but boy, oh boy, oh boy, I like seeing this, by the way. So, on a love and light, thank you so much. See you all next time.